So you're gonna come into a full rollback position. So lay all the way down onto the floor. And then come all the way up into a seated position. So I'll be teaching Emma today. She's gonna demonstrate.
Hello, that's me.
That's me. So we're doing a 15-minute abs class with dumbbells, which we'll be using in a little bit. And you're gonna feel very satisfied because it's a very targeted class. So you're gonna feel every nook and cranny of your abdominal wall. Make sure you have your pair of heavier dumbbells close by and your pair of lighter dumbbells. So for heavier, Emma's using 10 pounds, and for lighter she's using 5. Okay, speaking of dumbbells, we're gonna grab onto her heavier dumbbell. So she's gonna grab onto her, it's actually not 10, it's 11 pounds. And you're gonna hold it at your chest horizontal. We're gonna go down into those rollbacks again, but now with the weight. So keep it at your chest. It'll go a little bit further away from your chest as you lay down, and then really round as you come all the way up. So you wanna round on the way down and on the way up. So as we move today, we're also chatting about the Beckham family feud, which is absolutely so heated right now, and I'm loving it.
Bonkers.
I know, so whose side are you on?
You warned me about that we were talking about this, and I didn't know much about it, so I had to do my research on Reddit, of course. And I think I'm on Brooklyn Beckham's side. Still kind of trying to figure out what's what, but I feel like
We're gonna take 7 more.
He's called people out pretty directly and very specifically.
So you think his argument's more credible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know, but
and also like if a kid is gonna go to those lengths to like distance himself from his parents and call them out so publicly, and like to say that his mom was grinding on him at his wedding.
Have you seen?
I feel like there's maybe some merit.
The memes of Victoria like twerking.
Yes.
So funny.
It goes electric wavy when I turn it on.
I also feel, let's take 4 more after this one. He has nothing to lose really, and like especially money wise, if I'm gonna be a cynic, you know, like she's obviously so loaded. So even if they disown him, it's like he's so rich anyways.
He's fine.
Which is why I do agree. I think his argument's pretty credible, but it's very much giving Harry Meghan for 3.
Yeah. Is there any part of you that believes parent Beckhams?
For 2, there is, but I'm gonna have to tell you in a little bit because people are gonna kill me if I tell you now. Okay, you're gonna give me 1 more all the way down, okay? And then meet me all the way up to your seated position. Okay, now we're gonna come into a halfway roll back. So stop at a point that is sustainable where your spine is really rounded and you're gonna hold. You're gonna extend your left leg out, so kick the heel forward. Yeah, and then bring the leg back to where it came from, and then other side. Right leg goes out, kick the heel forward, and then come in. Holding your rounded back the entire time. Let's take 8.
Even though I'm rounding through the low back, I'm trying to stay open through the chest and neck, so I'm not like crunching forward like this, which is also going to make it more challenging and less strained.
For 4, it's really hard not to like rock your upper body back and forth as you extend the leg. So try to stay super controlled. If it's too much to fully extend the leg, if you find yourself rocking, just don't make it so big. For 3, okay. For 2, take your time. Give me 1 more. All right. As you kick the next leg out, your arms are going to go up to the ceiling just a few inches without straightening through the arms, and then bring the arms down as the leg comes back in, and then other side. So now as you're kicking the leg forward, you're adding a little reach up of the arms. Do not straighten through the spine as you lift the arms up. You should feel way more ab now.
Yeah, a lot more upper abs actually as I pull my arms up.
Yes. So the low leg extension thing is going to help you feel your low abs, and then the reach up is going to feel your upper abs a little bit more. Okay.
This is so challenging.
I know. For 4, take your time. Good. For 3. For 2. Okay. You're going to give me 1 more. Okay. Now meet me with the weight at your chest. Keep your legs bent. You're going to remove the feet off the floor. Bring your legs into tabletop so you're balancing on your tailbone. Keep your spine super rounded and just hold. Squeeze the legs together for more ab engagement for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Straighten the legs as straight as you can. It's okay if they're not all the way straight. Your upper body will go down a bit. Keep the spine rounded and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze the legs, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Wow.
Oh my God.
That's really hard.
Wow.
That's really, really hard. Okay. We're going to come lie down on our back. So lay all the way down onto your back, and I want the weight to be in your left hand. Grab your heavy weight. So it should be something around like 10-ish pounds. Anything lighter is going to feel really light, but hey, you can always switch if it's too much. Okay. Your right leg is going to be straight, your left leg is going to be bent, and I want your right arm out to a little bit of a diagonal. So look at Emma if you're confused by what I'm saying. Okay, we're going to come up into a curl, but twist and curl to the right and come up onto your right forearm. So the left arm will go through the center of the body and cross it. Yep, and then you're going to come lay all the way back down. Yep, the right arm will fully straighten as you come down. So you're really aiming for a twist as you come up into your right forearm. So really try to cross the left arm across the center of your body so you can get a lot more oblique. And dig your right heel into the floor as you twist to help you find stability. If you need to open the right leg out a little bit more, you can too, if you feel like you need more support. And we're gonna keep going.
The leg slightly open actually feels really nice. Makes it feel a lot more stable.
Yeah, and you can do the same with the arm too. You can open it out a little bit more. Just adjust. We're all a little bit different. So I'm
Oh my goodness.
a David Beckham fan to like my deathbed. Victoria, I don't know.
Because you think he's hot.
He's just cool. He's hot, obviously, but like it's a little deeper now that I feel like I know him more. I feel like his documentary really sealed it for me. He's funny. He's so cute. He's so wholesome. He's so good at soccer. He's so good at marketing. He's good at everything. Please tell me something that David Beckham that you don't like about him. Tell me.
Staying faithful to his wife.
Ooh, touche. For 3. But we don't really know if that's true, do we?
I guess we don't know anything's true.
It's probably true. Oh, thanks for ruining him for me. But you're right. It's probably true. All right, for 2. I'll keep talking in a sec. I want to say things, but I can't. Okay, next time you come up into your twisted position, you're going to lift your right leg. So keep it straight, but just lift it up a few inches off the ground. Yeah, nice. And then come all the way back down. So now we're adding the leg lift. Look towards the right. Like use your gaze as a way to get deeper into your twist. Okay, for 7. All right, for 6.
This is also just so much left shoulder. If you're feeling it there, you're not alone.
Yeah, I mean, it is a 10-pound weight also. All right, for 5.
But mostly right oblique.
Last 4. Okay, keep breathing. I think Victoria's fake as fuck. For 3, and I think she's the controlling one of the family. I'm sorry to say that because I do like her, but I watched the Call Her Daddy podcast and I was like, this is literally their documentary regurgitated for 2, which didn't make me feel good about her. Gave robot mode. Okay, last one, you're gonna meet me in the twist and you're gonna hold. Keep your leg lifted. If it's too much, bend the knee. You're gonna bend the left arm, so row the arm, yep, and then shoot it up to the ceiling. Good. All right, last thing for 7. Nice. Good. If it's also too much to just have the knee bent on the right leg, you can put the foot down. For 6. Nice. All right, for 5. Keep breathing. All right, last 4. Good. For 3. Breathe. Last 2. Really strong. I know. Give me 1 more. And then come all the way down. Just rest for a second. Wow. Okay, bring your knees into your chest and just breathe.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
amazing. Okay, just give yourself a little waddle. All right, we're gonna do that immediately on the other side. I'm sorry. So legs are bent to start. Bring the weight into the right hand. Send the weight all the way up to the ceiling. Yep. Okay, and then extend your left leg long, and then your left arm is also gonna be straight on the floor, and then open the arm and the leg out to the side a little bit. Okay, we're gonna twist and curl over to the left as you come up onto your left forearm. Yep. And then you're gonna come all the way down. And we're gonna keep going. So try to replicate the weight that you did on the other side. So if you switched halfway through, you should do the same on this side. I think that Brooklyn is right. I think he's having a bit of a tantrum. But honestly, I would have, before listening to the Call Her Daddy Victoria podcast, I would have probably been team Victoria and David. It was just scary how.
What was the podcast?
What do you mean? It was like Alex Cooper just always just like asks like personal questions basically about her and her career. But it was, her answers were exactly the same as her answers in her documentary, which I also watched. For 5,
Okay.
even like her intonation and her body language, it was creepy. It felt so rehearsed.
But I guess also like this
3.
is someone whose entire life has been in front of cameras. Like she must just like know how to act
Yeah, but you know,
a certain way.
she's like trying to be authentic for 2, and it just, I bought it
Doesn't land.
for the documentary, but then I'm like, oh, this is not authentic because you're just doing the exact same thing. Okay, you're gonna give me 1 more. Okay, next time we come up, you're gonna lift your left leg. So keep it straight, but just lift it. I know this gets really hard and it's complicated. You got it. And then come all the way back down. You have 8 total, you just did 1. All right, for 7. I wonder how much like Nicola Peltz is like encouraging all of this. For 6.
His wife.
Yeah. I wonder if she's like, please, Brooklyn, like, don't add more fuel to the fire. Or if she's like engineering the whole thing. Okay.
Egging it on.
Last 5.
My takeaway from all of this is that it's not normal for people to be that famous, and it fucks with people's heads.
For 4. I mean, yeah, look at the Kardashians. But I love the Kardashians. For 3, sue me. Okay. Last 2, you're nearly there. It's really hard to talk while you curl. Okay. Last one, you're gonna meet me up there and you're gonna hold. Remember, you can always bend the left knee a little bit or put the foot down. Bend the arm, so row the arm, and then shoot it up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, for 7. I know these are hard. Abs in as much as you can. Good for 6. Beautiful. For 5. Wow. Good for 4. This is very shoulder now because you also have a heavy weight, but you should still feel your abs. For 3. Good. For 2. Breathe. Give me 1 more. And then come all the way down. Put the weight down. Bring your knees into your chest. Waddle, waddle. For a sec. Wow.
You're not fucking around today.
Wow. Do we think this is hard or very hard? I'm
my goodness.
not sure.
With the shoulders, it's teetering for sure.
Okay. We're going to come into a plank position, but with the weight in between your legs. So just sit onto your heels first and then put about a 10-pound weight-ish, so like more of like your heavier weight, between your legs vertical and squeeze it. Now put your hands on the floor and come into a full plank position. The weight will kind of ride down towards your knees a tad once you're in your plank. That's normal. Okay. Once you're here, I want you to dip your left hip down to the left, and you're gonna hold it there. Send all of your weight forward onto your toes, and then send the weight back towards your heels. And we're gonna keep going forward and back. So you're gonna feel a ton of oblique on the left side. Keep your butt in line with your shoulders.
So no lagging here, and none of this either.
Yeah. For 5, if it's too heavy, you can grab your lighter dumbbell or just do this without the dumbbell. For 3, for 2,
This is so much oblique.
I know. Give me 1 more. All right, meet me center. Now dip to the right and hold your dip to the right. Send your weight forward into your toes and then back towards your heels. For 7, 6, 5, 4, nice. 3, press out of your hands. 2, give me 1 more and then meet me center and just hold your plank center for 10, 9, 8 abs in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Come all the way down. Nice job. Wow. Complete. She's done.
Goodness.
Okay, send the weight down to the floor away. And then open your knees wide. Send your arms nice and long in front of you for a child's pose. Let's just stretch out the abs for a second. Okay, we're going to come into a cobra. So you're going to lift your butt and then press your hips down and then look up to the ceiling. You can lift your shins off the floor or leave them down, whatever feels good. And then come back into your child's pose and just alternate between those two things. I mean, Brooklyn really, fucked himself, though. Now he's done. If the family really is that controlling, I don't see them, taking an apology from him down the road.
I don't know. Maybe they'll use this as another media opportunity. Their reconciliation documentary.
For 2. But the only thing where I'm which is bothering me, is the 3 other siblings.
What do you mean?
And then you're going to meet me in your cobra and you're going to hold your cobra. Why are they not saying anything? And if Brooklyn was that controlled, wouldn't they all be so controlled? That's giving me...
Pause.
There's 3 others. It's a large N, and you're all done.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Maybe it's because they're still dependent on their parents. I don't know.
Yeah, Harper's so close to David and Victoria during all of the photos, and she's always the only child that receives, it seems, physical touch from either parent. The boys are just always to the side. Okay, toodaloo.
I'm kind of sad.
Great job.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.